So the third tip would be, so you know where you want to plant your vegetable garden. You know how much sun is going to get and everything like that. You've done your research on the Farmer's Almanac. You know what vegetables you want to get. Now you have to source these seeds. I'm in Canada, so I tried to find a local source for my seeds, as in local as in within Canada, not necessarily within my province, although if I search hard enough I probably could find something. And I ended up on these guys, Vessies. They're on the East Coast. They source seeds, they source bulbs, they source roots, and they do a very, very good job of it. I've had great success with the stuff that I've ordered from them. They're also a source for research as well. They have gardening tips and things like that, information on pests and stuff like that. Oh, talking about hardiness zones, here's an example of, can I scroll down? So they list, what are they listing here? They're listing the general frost dates. Remember, frost dates or hardiness. Frost dates is different than hardiness zones. Frost dates are the on average last dates for the frost before you can start planting, and also the on average historic first dates of frost in your area. So they've broken it out by province here. So in Ontario, in the Toronto area, you can see here May 11th to 20th is the last frost date to begin for the beginning of the growing season, and November 10th to, let me just highlight that quickly. November, this is for Toronto. Let me scroll up here. So here's Toronto listed in here. May 11th to 20th as the last date of frost. That's why the May 2-4 weekend's a big gardening weekend in the Toronto and GTA area. And the first frost usually happens around November 1st to 10th. So that gives you an idea of when you should start planting and all that stuff. The hardiness zones are zones geographically. I don't know if, oh, that's not, hold on. Let me turn off the thingy. Click, and can I click? There we go. Hardiness zones. They're geographical zones in North America and around the world, I believe, that they're broken up from 0A to 9A, and depending on where you are, will dictate the kind of plants that you can grow. So you kind of want to look for something that is in that will survive in your area. I know for my area it's 5A, so this yellow zone area around here, and that's the growing season, because we have hard frost. We're in Canada. We have hard frost. We lose the growing season pretty quickly. But you can see, even though in Canada on the west coast there's areas that are 7B, so they have a longer growing season than we do here, and I believe that's what the hardiness zone is. It dictates how long your growing season is. So in my area, 5A, it's from May to November. In Zone B, it's probably a lot longer than that. Let's jump back to that other page and let's see if I'm right. So if I go to the West Coast, where are we? British Columbia, Vancouver. So their last frost is March. Oh my goodness, I have to wait till May. Let me just highlight that because I'm impressed with that number. Vancouver. So they can begin planting much earlier than I can. They can begin planting if you're in Vancouver in March, and still November for the first frost, but much earlier. They are probably in the ground right now. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's what the hardiness zones are. Anyways, Vessies, great source for vegetable seeds. They also, my hostas, and I have peonies on the north-facing side of the house. They came from Vesi's. The hostas I've had for over 10 years, I would say. I've divided them a couple times by now, I think. And the peonies have done well as well on the north-facing side of the house. Yeah, they come from Vesi's. If you're buying from Vesi's, you're buying bulbs or roots instead of seeds. They are pretty good. They will not ship it to you unless it's they can go in the ground and you can plant them in the ground within a short time of you receiving them. So say for example, I am looking for more peonies for the summer, but I am looking at this in December. They won't ship to my house in like within 2 weeks, although on average that's how long the mail takes to get there. You said when you order from them, you can set up an account with them, and they have your address, so they know what hardiness zone that you should be in. So they know that those roots and those plants will not survive if they mail it to you now, and you have to wait till May to put them in the ground. So you can order in December, but they will not ship it to you until like maybe April. So which is good. They give you the best chance that you have best chance of success for the items that you order. For the seeds, they tend to come to you like within 2 weeks of ordering it, if not less, because the seeds don't have to go into the ground as soon as they get to your house. But there's nothing to say. I use Vesi's just because I've had great success with them. I am not, they're not a paid sponsor or anything like that. You can grab seeds from someplace like Walmart or whatever. Walmart has a vast selection of seeds. You're probably going to have to go to the store. These prices are not right because I think these are bulk prices. But yeah, each packet of seeds at Walmart is probably around like $3 to $4, if not less, depending on the varieties that you're getting. They even sell some bulbs. My first house in Scarborough, my wildflower garden was seeds from Walmart. You can get seeds from Food Basic as well. So it matters, and it doesn't matter, and it does matter where you get them from. I would just say to make sure they're a reliable source. If you bought seeds from like say for example Walmart, and you've had issues with them and they tend not to germinate or whatever, then maybe don't buy them from Walmart anymore. Try someplace else. There's seeds at Food Basic, so you can try there. Try different seeds. Once again, this is where family members and friends are great assets. If you can get seeds from them, if they know how to collect seeds and you can get seeds from them, and they're successful plants that they have planted, that's another great source. I would say, just to be more accurate and be more successful on your success rate, once you find someplace that has good seeds and you've had good germination and good growth from them, continue to use them. You can try other seeds here and there, but if you're growing definitely because you want a certain amount of tomatoes or whatever, I would say use a source that you've had great success with, so that you're not disappointed in the garden. So that's something to keep in mind as well.